friends, welcome to Reach Soul. And today we're gonna have a new segment called the Reach Bible Study with a Q&A. So the first topic that we're gonna talk about today is all about life after death. I have heard some people talking about it, and I believe a lot of us we have different beliefs about it, and some are curious as to what will happen to us after we die. So thus the creation of this episode. I hope that you will learn something from it, most especially as we refer to the ultimate source and the only source of our belief as Christians. So the Bible. So in here, it is said that as Christians, we do not actually call it dying, but we call it sleeping. So according to Jesus in John 11:11, our friend Lazarus sleeps. So actually he dies, but Jesus called it, the term is sleeping. Just like sleeping, when we die, we are not conscious of anything that is happening all around us. So let's get to the first question. The first question is, where did we come from and how did we get here? Before we actually talk about dying, let's talk first about how we came to exist in this world. So according to Genesis 2:7 in the King James Version, and the Lord formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. So as we can see here, there are two components for the living soul to exist. So the first one is the dust of the ground, abog, and the second one is the breath of life, the breath of life. So dust plus the breath of life equals the living soul. For the second question, what happens when a person dies? So fast forward na ta. What happens when we die? So obviously, kung sa creation na ay combination sa abog o sa gininhawa para mo exist ang buhi nga kalag, then sa death ang binali. That is creation in reverse. So we can observe there the separation of the two components. In Ecclesiastes 12:7 it says there, then the dust will return to the earth as it was, and the spirit will return to God who gave it. So you have there, ang dust mubalik sa yuta, ang gininawa mubalik sa Ginoo. It was actually termed here as spirit will return to God who gave it. But it is not you. So for example, ako, once mamatay ko, ma-decompose akong body, mabalik siya sa soil, sa dust. Ang spirit nga diri na ako, mubalik sa Ginoo, pero dili na siya ako kay nabuwag naman. It's just the spirit or the breath of life. So according to Job here, spirit is just like ginanhawa ra gid siya. All the while my breath is in me and the spirit of God is in my nostrils. Then it says in James 2:26, for as the body without the spirit is dead. So kano sa tama kaingon nga mamatay isa ka tawo kung ang lawas wala nay espiritu or wala na ang gininhawa sa Ginoo. Question number 3. Do souls die? Ang kalag, mamatay ba ang kalag? What is our belief about soul? Buhi siya or patay na siya? Okay. According to Ezekiel 18:4, the soul that sinneth, it shall die. Ang kalag nga nakasala, siya mamatay. So meaning to say, ang soul is alive. Buhi siya. Kay mamatay man siya. So buhi gid na siya. And every living soul died in the sea, according to Revelation 16:3. So, ang kalag is not the kalag that we're thinking. Okay, nga kanang magsuri-suruy or something. It's kita ang kalag. Kanang naglakaw-lakaw, kanang nag-istorya. Okay, question number 4. Do good people go to heaven right away when they die? So, katong mga matarong nga mga tao, once nga mamatay sila, automatic ba sila nga mato sila sa langit? So let us ask the Bible about this one. According to Acts 2:29, it was stated here, the apostles were talking about David. So, David is a patriarch, and he was the one who killed Goliath. He was the one who reigned and governed Israel as a king. So accordingly, it says here, men and brethren, let me speak freely to you of the patriarch David, that he is both dead and buried, and his tomb is with us to this day. So he is both dead and buried, gilubong niya ang iyahang lubnganan na apa na kauban. So that was said thousands of years after his death, after namatay si David. So even up to that time, si David naapa gihapon sa lubnganan, wala siya gidala dito sa langit, wala siya niadto sa langit. For David did not ascend into the heavens. That is in Acts 2:34. Another verse, it says here in John 5:28, for the hour is coming in which all who are in the graves will hear his voice and come forth. So muabot ang takna nga ang tanan nga naa sa lubnganan makadungog sa iyang tingog and mubangon his voice, the voice of God. So dili di ay nga musaka to na dayon sa langit, no, napa di ay according to the Bible, napa di ay sa mga lubnganan ang mga nangamatay, ang ilaha nga lawas. Pero ang spirit nga katong nisud sa lawas mo tinibalik sa Ginoo, but again dili to sila, it's just a breath of life. So for the last question, how much does one comprehend after death? So after mamatay ang tao, unsa maiyahang nahibaw-an or unsa maiyang pwede nga mahibaw-an? So according to Ecclesiastes 9:5 verses 5 to 6, but the dead know not anything, neither have they any more reward, for the memory of them is forgotten. Also their love and their hatred and their envy is now perished, neither have they any more a portion of everything or anything that is done under the sun. So once nga mamatay ang tao, once nga mamatay ta, wala tayong mahibawan, of course. Scientifically speaking, wala gyud kay ma-decompose man jud ang atong sense of hearing, tanang senses nato and all mamatay. So ma-decompose, mabalik sa yuta. So wala gyud tay mahibaw ano. And then gingan diri nga tanan nga mga emotions, their love and their hatred. Kung nasuko na siya ana nga tawo, so wala pa siya namatay, sa buhit pa siya, inagamatay niya, wala na nanong kasukuan. Okay, some people say, sige lang, kaya inagamatay na ako kang balikon, ako kang ano ba imong pakitaan siya, imo siyang kundinahon, inana. Pero according to the Bible, wala din na siya no envy, ang ilang mga selos. Sige lang, kaya nagkamatay na ako kanang bagong asawa sa akong bana. Ako di dyan na nakulungan. Labo nag-iyahang ko na akong anak. Dili dahil no kay, it is perished. No, mawala siya. Neither have they any more portion of anything that is under the sun. So wala na sila ilabot yun. Kung sila yung mga panghitabo diri sa kalibutan, they are sleeping. Kaya nangamatay. They are peaceful at rest na gid sila. Kaya mo nang giingong RIP, rest in peace. Peaceful na sila. Can you imagine? Nagbutang ka rest in peace, pero nagtuoday ka nga ang imo day gihapong belief is nagkundinar gihapon sila, naggihapon sila suruy kay manimawas pa atong ilagi kasukan, magkuan pa. And then his sons come to honor and he does not know it. They are brought low and he does not perceive it. That's in Job 14:21. So imo siya kanagling duaw ka dito, imo siyang i-honor, pero ang namatay wala na siya nahibalan. They are brought low, ang mga anak nagpakaubo sila and all, but ang katong namatay, he does not perceive it. Wala na niya nahibawan, wala na niya namatagdan. So sometimes for us, we say I love you and everything nga tanan natong paghigugma atong isulti nila at the deathbed sa lubnganan na, pero it's too late. Ano man, di naman sila makadungog, di naman sila makahibaw sa atong debate yun actually. Kung sa atong mga regrets, kung sa atong gustong isulti nila, di na sila makahibaw na ang ano man, patay na sila. So, what is the lesson for us? To ponder. We say everything and we do everything that's karon nga buhin pa para sa isa ka tao. Ato isulti nila, kung sa atong gustong isulti nila, karon nga makadungog pa sila nato. Karon nga maka-feel pa sila sa itong pagigugma. Because it's too late kung maupat ang ingon nila, kung wala na. Diba? When we die, it's just the reverse of the creation, how we were created originally in the Garden of Eden. So, ma-decompose ang atong body, ang breath of life, mabalik sa Ginoo, pero dili na can only be us kung balik na siya, which is what we're going to study next time, sa next episode. So, I hope that naatay na learn karon nga adlaw, and I hope nga you will click for notification, you will share, like, and subscribe para napatay mas mahibawan pa for the next or for the coming episodes. That will be all for today. Have a blessed day, everyone.